here, and you have to hand it to this team, this school, first year, and look at the quality of participants. 62 tried out for football, Jim.
Boy, this is top shelf here, big league.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise?
All right, we're going to have our national anthem here, and then we'll be back with the opening kickoff. Perfect day for football, huh, Jim? And the crowd is excited.
You talk about excitement. Wait till they start stamping their feet. They have a cheer where all their feet are in motion, and it's going to vibrate all the stands.
Right, they cheer the saber dance, and I think they're doing it right now. Here it goes. So that's their nickname, the Souhegan Sabres. Souhegan kicking off to Somersworth, and with all the noise and all the fanfare, it could get Somersworth down a bit, because just the size of the team, the numbers could be...
Well, that's where that intimidation factor comes in, but I think Somersworth's got a seasoned team. That's not a factor for them.
And I believe everyone is healthy for the Toppers, all except for Alan Pimentel. Great man on defense. Broken collarbone. He's going to be surely missed.
He certainly is. Many tackles.
Opening kickoff. Very short boot. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
So they kick over again, Steve. 5 yards back.
Or is Somersworth going to take it? Let's see. I've never seen anyone take it yet.
Well, they get some breakaway runners, Somersworth does. They have a lot of speed, and that's one of the reasons why they will reject the penalty.
You know, we've been talking about Ryan Knopfsinger as the quarterback for Souhegan. Tony Fletcher, he's thrown 5 touchdown passes this season.
Yes, and most of them came in the first game. The last 2 games, he hasn't been throwing that ball in the air. He has 2 terrific ends right there with Coxell and Nye. They both can catch and run.
Jeremy Nye has 4 touchdowns on the season. Jason Pluff has 6 touchdowns. He leads the team. And then Mike Chapman also has 4 touchdowns on the season.
We've also been told, Steve, to watch number 66 for the Sabres, Souhegan Sabres. They say he's headed for Penn State.
One of the defensive linemen, a premier man, one of the best in all of New England from reports that we have. All right, we're going to try the kickoff once again. And here it comes. This time again, it's short. Looks like Chapman will take it at about the 30-yard line. Straight up the middle. He's hit hard, spins away to the 40. And talking to his father before the game, Chapman really hasn't tested that shoulder all that much since 2 weeks ago when he got injured.
Yes, he was been favoring it, but let's see what he's going to do with this game. On the tackle for Souhegan was Brown, Steve Brown, one of the co-captains.
Right on the 40, 1st and 10 for the Toppers. And let's see what they do. The first play, and we have it stacked up at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard gain. That's a fumble. It's a fumble. Oh, my. It's a fumble going for Souhegan. What a break.
As I say, Steve, a good team makes their own breaks. But the tail end of that, they have to take advantage of the breaks now because Laconia had that big break, if you remember last year, and they couldn't do a thing with it.
Now, all season long, that's been one of the downfalls for Somersworth. Has been their fumbles, and on a day like today, with the weather conditions the way they are, very dry, no excuse. 1st and 10, and the first play right up the middle. First back through gets the call, a 2 or 3 yard pickup, and that carry was by Janess, number 33. So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Sabres.
Good defensive stand then by the Toppers, going on the right side. That's one of their strong points the Toppers have. Good line, good defensive line.
And this is going to be a big defensive battle. So far, they are testing out the lines as Sabres in a power I. Second back through gets the call. Big hole and plowing forward for a first down. That one by Steve Brown. Steve Brown, is he close to the first down? It's going to be short by a yard.
That was Tony Flecker in on the tackle. He got bombed on that one. He was pushed back at 2 yards, even though he made the tackle.
3rd and 1. The ball is on the 32. So the Souhegan is advancing that ball.
One of the touchdowns now, Steve.
You can tell they're motivated in this game. Here it comes again. First back through on the right side, straight up the middle. First down again, as they chunk out 3 or 4 yards a carry. That was Janess on the carry.
This will be one of the key factors of the game. If Souhegan can push the white jerseys back, Somersworth will be in for a big fall.
1st and 10, the ball on the 28-yard line. Just underway here in the first quarter of play between two undefeated teams. All right, so the power ice set up once again. Knopfsinger calling the signals to give on the left side. This time he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Janess on the carry. Janess is getting most of the calls so far, Jim.
He had a horde of tackles on that, led by Rob Gilmet on the tackle.
2nd and 10, the ball remains on the 28. So far, nobody's gone to the air.
No, Steve, you recall now the line play. Somersworth has a tendency of moving up in the line, which makes that pass very dangerous.
Somersworth defense was standout last week, really the cause of them winning. And here comes the first pass attempt of the game. Going deep. It's hung up. Man is open. Oh, what a beautiful play. What a beautiful defensive play. And that was by Jason Pluff. Pluff was in there on the defense.
Steve, he was ready to get that ball and go into standing up. I got excited. I went 2 feet off the chair on that one.
So it's 3rd and 10. Here comes the replay on that, Jim.
Yeah, there it is there. That ball's in there. A little floater on there, and everybody's waiting for him to cross the goal line. But a good defensive play by Jason.
If he hadn't got his hand on that receiver was definitely gone for a touchdown. For a 3rd down and 10, the ball is still on the 28-yard line. In motion, wingback on the right side. Looked like some movement, and that's going to draw him back.
Oh, no one went for the ball.
Looked like the pulling guard was out.
Here he calls.
Oh, now the official
illegal procedure.
Now the official was we were able to hear him all before the pregame, and now his mic doesn't work.
It's out of sync. It's on when it's supposed to be off, and it's off when it's supposed to be on.
So it's 3rd and 15. The ball is now on the 33. Let's see if Ryan Knopfsinger goes back to the air.
And as you mentioned, he's one of the best passers in the state, regardless of division. Really throw that ball.
Wingback now on the right side. And he's going back to pass. Big rush. Big rush. He is going for his life. And he gets away.
Will you believe that?
He's got a lot of room. He's not going to make a first down as he gets up to about the 24, but that scrambling, that showed that he is an expert quarterback. Get away from that rush.
Steve, you talk about holding composure. He tripped on the way going back. He got his momentum going, and he just outran those tacklers.
Picked up about 10 yards on that. Now let's take a look at this as he drops back. Look at that double coverage coming after him. Both of them almost got him. He got away. His speed got him around the end, and then he's dragged down at about the 25. Good run by Knopfsinger.
He's another one of those runners. When he gets hit, he gets punishment.
4th and 5, a long 5 for Souhegan. This is a big play for the Sabres. Let's see what they do as Knopfsinger goes straight back. Good protection. He fires, complete. at the 20-yard line. It's going to be short.
Close.
It looks as though it's going to be short of a first down, as Janess caught it, but it was short of a first down. So the ball is turned over to Somersworth with 8:56 remaining here in the first quarter of play.
Good hunkering down by the whole defensive on the toppers. That's the time you want to hunker down, and they just did that.
So the defense came through, and as last week, we noticed that the offense sputtered quite a bit, Jim.
And this is the start of the same procedure this week. Offense has to get going. They've got to make something happen.
Fletcher pitches out wide, and it's Gilmet. Gilmet breaks it out. Nice running by Rob Gilmet as he broke 2 tackles and got it up close to the 30-yard line.
Boy, he really used those dancing steps then. He started to the left and right and got some good yardage doing that.
8-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 2 for Somersworth. Take a look at Rob as he runs around the right side. Hit behind the line of scrimmage. Looked as though he was stopped 1 yard, and then he just kept moving forward for an 8-yard pickup. Good one.
That's a good play, Steve, I'd say, for a pass.
Straight up the middle, it's Chapman going for the first down. It looks as though he may be just a little bit shy.
He's shot.
As they place the ball, it's just about shy of the 30. It'll be 3rd down and half a yard.
Steve, I think we can almost call this play here. It's either going to be that sneak by Tony Fletcher going left and right of his center. That's going to be big Mike Chapman.
And, of course, leading ground gainer for Somersworth Pluff with 270 yards so far, right up.
Jeez, I don't think he made it. That was Tony Fletcher carrying that ball.
That was up the middle, and
it's going to be close.
It's going to be where they place the ball, but, boy, it's going to be... Oh, he does get it. They give him forward progress just at the 30, so first down for Somersworth.
Yeah, that was a big one there, but I really believe even if they didn't succeed on that play, they would have tried it again.
So the ball is right on the 30, 1st and 10. Somersworth has control right now with 7:24 remaining, first quarter of play, no score. Teams have been battling back and forth. It's pitch out going wide to the left. It's Pluff on the first carry. Pluff gets across the 35,
nice,
close to a first down. A nice run by Jason as he knocked off a couple of tacklers there.
Yeah, good defensive play by number 35, Brown Steve. He's another co-captain of the team.
9-yard pickup as it goes up to the 39-yard line. So the running backs for Somersworth are showing their skill this afternoon. Here's the replay as Pluff gets hit several times and squirms his way forward for a 9-yard pickup.
Give a lot of credit to that line there, too. Good blocking. 2nd
down and 1. Somersworth with the ball. The give on the right side. No gain for Pluff.
He was smothered on that play. You can count a number of blue and gold jerseys.
They give him forward progress of a half yard on that. So it'll be 3rd down and half a yard for Somersworth. They're grinding it out, though, Jim.
Yeah, they are. And as again, you say, this is a big play to get that first down.
3rd and half a yard. The ball is on about the 39.5-yard line.
See if the Jim Keys changes his strategy, whether it's going to be Fletcher or a big Mike.
Well, he only got one setback behind Fletcher. That's Chapman. Going back to pass is Fletcher. Pass is overthrown. Oh, it was overthrown. I guess you called it, Jim, as far as a pass attempt.
He just lost control of that ball. Tony's a better pass than what he showed there.
4th down. Is Somersworth going to gamble at this point in the game?
Well, I think they'll have to kick that ball away.
They're only half a yard shy of a first down, but they respect the Souhegan defense. They're punting.
Now,
Tom McCallion, who's averaging about 35 yards a punt, he'll be doing the punting high snap, and he gets it away. And it's going to roll right about at the 35. So it's kind of a short kick that time for Somersworth. Souhegan will take over 1st and 10. We'll be back after this message.
Tri-City Dodge, Route 16 in Somersworth, a dealership dedicated to service. Feel like part of the family with people who genuinely care instead of pressuring you to sign. They work extraordinarily hard to get you the best buy possible in the entire Seacoast. That's why Tri-City Dodge means quality, service, and honest value to so many repeat customers. Stop by and look over the extensive inventory. Feel the quality. See the savings. Find out why so many people recommend Tri-City Dodge, Route 16 in Somersworth.
5:50 remaining here in the first quarter of play. The teams have traded the ball back and forth several times. Nobody has been able to establish any kind of momentum. Good defensive battle so far, Jim.
By both clubs. This is what's happening right there in the field.
1st and 10, the ball on the 35. Knopfsinger calling signals on the left side, straight up the middle, and a pickup of a couple.
Straightforward play. Drew the white jerseys back about 2 yards, and that's all he made on the play, 2 yards.
Steve Brown on the carry that time, so it'll be 2nd down, and, well, they give him 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Sabres. Ball on the 38-yard line. This time, once again, up the middle and a gain of only a yard. So Souhegan playing rather conservative here in the first quarter.
Now they're learning now that Somersworth Chopper's got a real good line there. Really hunkering down on that line play. But they got to be careful on this pass play now, Steve.
3rd and 6, the ball on the 39-yard line. Look for Knopfsinger to go to the air.
Now, even a 3rd down and long yardage to go, Somersworth is still playing tight up in that line, their secondary.
4:31 remaining, first quarter of play. This is a 3rd and 6 situation, and back to pass. Heavy rush, throw, and it's almost intercepted by Scott Brown.
Number 30, yeah.
So 4th down, and Souhegan forced to punt.
You see, Steve, I get excited in these balls.
So the ball on the 39-yard line, and it's Knopfsinger doing the punting for the Sabres. He's back at about his 26.
He's against the wind on this, too.
Nice snap. Heavy rush, and it's partially blocked. Live ball, better get it, live ball. It looks as though Somersworth recovered at the 40, but that was up for grabs. Up at the 40. So it'll be Somersworth ball on their own 40-yard line.
Well, as you say, they're going back and forth, going from the 40 to the 40. Good defensive play on both ends.
Taking a look at that punt now, and heavy rush, partially blocked by a couple of those linemen rushing in. Luckily, Somersworth able to get a hold of that ball. 1st and 10, and the first back through is Chapman straight up the middle, picks up a couple. Well, I tell you, it's heavy in the lines, though. There's nowhere to go on either side.
Yeah, I think there was a set-up play for this game here, because I know the Clarkshell going out. He'll go in the huddle now and say, I was nobody covering me on a pass play.
Ball's on the 42-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down. They say 2nd and 7 for Somersworth. Faletra this time back to pass, heavy rush. He's trying to get by his man. He does. He's going to run for the sideline, and he makes the first down. Unless he went out of bounds earlier. Let's see. Yes, he did. He was very fortunate there.
Yeah, he got a good whack there on that second man coming in while he was out of bounds. But good position. 3rd down, about what, 3, you'd say?
Now let's see where they place the ball. It's on the 47-yard line. Taking a look at Faletra, he saw nobody open, so he ran down the sideline, and the first back must have knocked him out of bounds. So the ball is in between the 46 and 47. 3rd and 2.
Usually this is a play for Mike Chapman, but that Sabres here have a good defensive line. Tough to make yardage.
So a big play for Somersworth coming up here. Let's see who gets the call. And this time it's a pass situation. Right over the middle, but nobody open. I'll tell you, that time Souhegan had them well covered.
Well, you could say that, Steve. Every one of the men going out there were covered. Good defensive play by the secondary of Souhegan.
4th down, Somersworth forced to punt here. And this is going to be which defense holds out longest, Jim?
And that comes up with the whoever gets that big play and takes advantage of it.
McCallion is back at his 35. It's a good snap, no rush at all, and he gets away a good boot. This will be returned. Going for the sideline is Knopfsinger. Knopfsinger being strung out. Brown catches up with him, puts him down.
punt by McCallion.
That ball is going to be on about the 26-yard line. 3:06 remaining here in the first quarter of play. No score as we check the Floral Creations scoreboard.
It'll be Saber first.
Dumont's Hardware, 77 High Street in Somersworth, is a complete center for plumbing and electrical supplies and tools of all kinds. Home and garden supplies are available as well, plus an entire section is devoted to welding and accessories. Dumont's has a large area devoted to paints and stains, providing the perfect selections. Come into Dumont's and be surprised at what's available, including expert window and screen repair, along with many other services just for you. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. It's Dumont's Hardware, 77 High Street in Somersworth, your neighborhood store.
First and 10 for Souhegan. They have the ball on the their own 26-yard line. Back and forth we go. Nobody can get control. Nobody can score. And this is a nice play, as that's going to be almost a first down, close to a first down. Steve Brown on the carry. I believe he got a first down on that. Good run.
Very, very close on that. And
they're going to call for a measurement as the ball is brought up to the 36-yard line. But Steve Brown found an opening on the right side that time and went for 10.
give a lot of credit to Ryan Notzinger, the quarterback, because he put that ball in, took it out, and put it back into the gut. He hit that ball very deceptive.
So they're going to call for a measurement here. And I don't know. It's too close to tell. I'd almost say it isn't. And it isn't by half a yard.
You're right.
Once again, Jim, we should mention the facilities that we have here. You could easily get spoiled by these facilities.
Well, this is as good as any college campus to play on.
Everything is brand new. Of course, it's the first-year school, first-year football field, first-year football team. 62 kids come out for the program, and they've had an undefeated season so far, 5-0.
They probably appreciate the good school they got here. That's why they're winning.
Second down, half a yard to go for the Sabres. The ball is just over the 36-yard line. And getting the call on the left side, that'll be a first down. Brown spinning his way for it. First down up to the 40. Good run by Steve Brown.
To call a real good power run there. Good men in front of him. As you mentioned, in for the first down.
41-yard line.
Give you the name of the officials today's games. It's Tony Haley as the referee. Umpire is Mark Buda. Linesman Don Allen. Line judge Kevin Staniels.
On that replay, we saw Brown spinning his way for a first down. All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Sabres. And jumping offside. Looked as though Somersworth was offside.
We got Jeremy Canny. A little over anxious.
So it'll be first and 5 for Souhegan.
Yeah. Now, Steve, these are little things that you don't notice when they first happen, but that could be a big play there. Instead of being second down, it's going to be first down and 5.
The Sabres take first down and 5 from their own 46-yard line.
And lately, the Somersworth offense has started to roll up some big yardage. So let's see what happens on this series. First and 5 from the 46. And the second back through gets the ball, drops the ball. Big break. Somersworth takes over.
Is it?
There's a fumble on the play.
Somersworth takes over. That's the break Somersworth needed.
That's right.
3 players in the vicinity.
Number 55,
Wayne McKay gets the fumble recovery, and so now they've traded fumbles.
That's just what's going to happen now. As I say, just take advantage of the breaks that you get, and you'll be a winner.
First and 10 for Somersworth. They have the ball on the Souhegan 46.
See, I disciplined myself then, Steve. I didn't blast in your ear.
Minute 35 remaining in the first quarter of play. Now Jeremy Nye split out to the left side, Pluff out to the right side. This time it's a rollout with Pluff with a option play going to Gilmet. He's met at the line of scrimmage. That was read very well by Souhegan.
Well, it not only read well, but that was a very dangerous lateral by Tony. That ball could have been up for grabs.
So it didn't go anywhere. It'll be second and 10. The ball remains just shy of the 45.
An official's timeout.
Officials are coming over to talk with Jim Mullaney, the head coach of Souhegan, and I don't know if it has to do with the scoreboard, the clock, or what.
Dick Miller. Dick, can you call for a doctor for the other side? They need a
Well,
doctor on the other side.
someone on Somersworth's squad is injured, and we're not sure who.
Well, they're calling for a doctor.
Could the doctor please report to the far sideline?
I don't see anyone
There he
that's
is. Yeah.
injured or not, but 69, that's McCallion. No, 69 is Shane Lapierre,
Shane Lapierre.
one of the linemen.
Yeah, Shane Lapierre.
He'll be sorely missed. He's done a good job,
Yeah, 5'8", 190. He's a junior.
both on offense and defense.
Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Toppers from the Sabre.
Holding his wrist, I'm not sure if it's his wrist or his shoulder. 2nd and 10, the ball remains where it is. Fletcher calling the signals, goes back to pass. This time he has protection, fires complete to Cockshell, up to the 40. It'll be short of a first down by 4 or 5 yards. Good pass play and a good reception by Cockshell.
Tony just took his time, then found his receiver and threw a bullet right into his gut.
3rd and 4, the ball now on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
That's the first completion for Tony this afternoon. We're down to 22 seconds remaining, first quarter of play.
Tony did have some good protection on that pass play. He may do it again.
They're flooding the right side, and the pass is complete to Pluff for a first down as it was partially deflected. What a
catch he made. He just put his big paw right out there and it took it in and went in for 3 more yards. Great catch.
That's one of the great receptions of the season, really, when you consider that it was partially deflected. Take a look at the replay. Fletcher just goes back a step, passes, and turning around, Pluff, and he's able to gather it in. That's the end of the first quarter of play as we check the Floral Creation scoreboard. Somersworth nothing, Souhegan nothing. Back after these messages.
Hardee's Market and Deli, located at 303 Main Street in Somersworth. For years, the most popular place in town for subs and sandwiches. And just look at the bountiful and delicious helpings carefully prepared just for you. Call in or fax your order ahead of time. Hardee's has one of the largest coolers in town, and that means the coldest and the most refreshing of beverages, featuring Pepsi by the case, the 6-pack, or by the individual can. Remember that Hardee's is a full-service market and deli, and that now includes video rentals as well as Megabucks tickets. Stop by and say hello to Gino and Chris, Somersworth's happiest couple, at Hardee's Market and Deli, located at 303 Main Street in Somersworth.
First season. Check it out.
Well, second quarter is about to start, and Jim, this has been just an incredible defensive battle.
Well, you called it, Steve, before the game. You figured it'll be a good defensive game, so you got that first period down pat.
No scorers yet.
And this crowd is just amazing out there. There isn't a seat available in the bleachers. They're filled right to capacity.
And they're cheering wildly for their team. Both teams undefeated on the season. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Somersworth. And the give this time to Pluff. He struggles his way for about a yard or 2 gain. Up to about the 25. That'll make it 2nd and about 9 for Somersworth.
You notice each team, their first play usually goes into the line. I wonder if either Jim Keys or Jim Mullaney will change their thinking about throwing the ball in the air on that first down.
2nd and 9, the ball on the 25. Power ice set up. And here goes Pluff going to the left side. He finds an opening as he struggles his way through tacklers almost to the first down, but he shed at least 3 tacklers, Jim.
Boy, when those legs get churning, boy, he churns because he really did the last 2 or 3 yards on his own.
It'll be a yard and a half shy as the ball is on the 19-yard line. This is the deepest that either team has penetrated. Taking a look at the replay, Jim.
Yeah, there he goes off the line. Watch his legs. He keeps churning on there, picking up about another 3 or 4 more yards.
3rd and a long one as the ball is on the 19-yard line. And this time Chapman has the call and gets a first down and more as he gets it inside the 15. Good gain for Mike.
Brought down by Sabres.
Certainly seems that his shoulders are all right, huh, Jim?
Well, we hope so. You can almost see the rhythm come into the top of the team right now. Good yardage on the left side and then starting on the right.
First
Two good
and
plays.
First and 10, the ball is on the 15-yard line. Timeout on the field as we check once again the Floral Creation scoreboard with 10:46 remaining here in the second quarter. No score.
Spinelli's Italian Restaurant, Route 125 in Milton, now offering early bird specials at fantastic savings. Spinelli's has a daily lunch menu starting at $2.99. And now there's weekend breakfast from 7 a.m. until noon. Everything is made to order and made to your liking. Fine Italian cuisine, ocean fresh seafood, and barbecue. It's an Italian restaurant run by a dedicated family. Treat yourself to something special at Spinelli's Italian Restaurant, off Route 125, Exit 17, Spalding Turnpike.
Next week, Somersworth takes on St. Thomas and Souhegan takes on Brady. So both teams, you could say, have light schedules next week or easier opponents. Look at, they're doing the wave below us here. Now, you don't see that at high school fields, do you, Jim?
No, still going, too.
Souhegan still has to take on Newport, and that'll be a big contest, their last game of the season. All right, first and 10, the ball on the 15-yard line. And this time it's Pluff hitting the line, back of the line. Oh, he loses at least 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, that play was a little slow in starting, and the defensive team of Souhegan just seen that ball, took him for a loss.
That time Russell Janess was in on the stop as nobody was fooled on Souhegan.
No, that play was developed very slowly.
So it's a 3-yard loss. It'll be second down and 13 for the Toppers. The ball is now back to the 17-yard line. And Fletcher back to pass. He's being rushed, and can he get away? Amazing, he got away, and he's down inside the 10-yard line, inside the 5.
Good heads-up play by Tony Fletcher, and that's his forte there. Once you think he's going to be sacked, he just sidesteps and goes in for long yardage.
It looked as though he was going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage, and instead, he makes a first down. Somersworth has a first and goal situation. The ball is on the 4. That's amazing. Look at the replay.
There it is there. You think he's going to be down on a sack, but he sidesteps a couple of tacklers and goes in for about 12 yards.
Inside the 5. Great play by Tony. That could be the play of the game. So far, it's the play of the first half. All right, Tony looking over the defense. It's a first and goal situation from the 4, and Chapman takes it. He's fighting his way. Touchdown! Touchdown by Chapman.
Steve, he just got that ball, and he just trudged it right down there like a galloping horse. One in for the 6.
Somersworth scores first on a 4-yard plunge by Mike Chapman.
Well, this extra point kicking by Jerry Nye, he's got 7 out of 13 for 17, not too shabby.
And the ball is down, the kick is up. It looks good from this angle. It is good, 7-0.
Good point.
As we come up the field, we check the Floral Creation scoreboard. Somersworth in the lead, 7-0 over Souhegan. Floral Creation's located at Route 108 in Dover.
Nard's TV and Appliance Store, 74 High Street in Somersworth, carrying a full line of GE products. And now featuring the well-known and well-respected line of Hot Point appliances. Now you have your choice of... Nard's is famous for its selection of TVs, all sizes and styles from the most economical to the wide screen, plus the latest in VCR equipment and cameras. And remember that Nard's always services what they sell. Nard's TV and Appliance Store, Somersworth.
Somersworth first to score, and it takes 2 quarters before anybody scores, but it's now 7-0 thanks to Mike Chapman's 4-yard run. But thank Fletcher for setting that up, Jim. Here's the kick.
Good one.
And it sails down to the 10. Coming back up is Janess, going for the middle. And he fights his way up to about the 27-yard line. That's Genest on the return.
You know, I hold my breath on these special team kickoffs because this is one of Somersworth, or was Somersworth's weakest points.
So Souhegan will take over on their own 27-yard line.
I wonder, Steve, how this will affect the Souhegan. I don't think they've ever been behind in any ball game they played.
Well, the wind has been gusty at times, Jim, but so far it doesn't seem to be disrupting anything as yet, passing attack or anything else. Knopfsinger calling the signals, and first back through gets the call up the middle, hit right at the line.
No.
Right at the line. Pickup of a yard.
As you said, Steve, this Ryan Knopfsinger, strong arm, and he's got the wind with him, so be careful.
Brought down by Copper's Ross Gilmet and Wayne
Somersworth defense is rising to the occasion once again. They did it last week. Here comes the wave once again.
A lot of enthusiasm with this game.
2nd and 9, the ball is on the 28. A wing back on the left side this time. And the give, Knopfsinger on the carry, cut from behind by Cox.